Dice Manufacturer, Game Science Part 1, Colonel Louis Zaki.
Zaki, that's it, Zaki.
Zaki. I knew it. I knew I could find it.
Lord K can do anything.
Alright, hopefully the volume is a little better. Chat room peoples. So let me see if I can find
You want the YouTube video, Noah?
Yeah, I'm looking for it now.
This Part 1 and here's Part 2.
Your audio is better. Let's check.
There you go.
Okay, I'm gonna post to the chat room. I'm gonna try anyway. These two videos. And these explain to you why the dice you're using currently suck, and you should be ashamed of yourselves.
I only have one set of dice, okay. And I think I have hard edge dice.
Well, it's the same reason that casinos don't use fucking cheap dice.
Yeah.
Well, mine are hard edge. I'm a pretty cool guy then. Well, does it count if they're very, very slightly rounded?
It is in fact science.
It's science. Hey, I got a 6. I must be the man. Do I win?
No, you don't win anything.
Well, I mean, the video explains why some people have lucky dice. You know, like some dice consistently roll high or some roll really low, and it's because that very subtly, it's not horrendous, I think, most times, but very subtly, your dice are uneven, and so you're not getting a fair roll every time.
Do you at least recognize how much of a nerd you're seeming like at this very moment?
I play a ton of D&D, okay, so I am a gigantic nerd.
As long as you come to terms with it.
Which is a nerd? The guy who was thinking of it, or the guy who instantly remembered all of it and posted the link to it?
Which is why I am going to roll a character for an RPG I probably do not intend to play.
What's that?
Aces and Eights.
No.
Yeah, I got some friends locally who are interested in playing a game, and it's all they want me to DM it, so I'm like, all right, so but right now there's only 2 of them, and I kind of want 4 people, so they're looking for 2 other people who are interested. It is a gigantic book. It's a really fucking complex game, but very good. But one of the best ways to understand a game is to roll a character for it.
Yes.
Just get your D&D talks, and he was like, what?
What, D&D? Street now.
Oh, I love Deadlands. I liked Deadlands before they fucked it up and took the cards out of the character generation. They made it all like point buy. Fuck that.
You're gonna call Sketch Jason, he's on this Mac.
And I like point buy systems, but Deadlands had such a great, unique character generation system with the cards. I love that shit.
Believe in the heart of the cards?
Yes. Because you get some amazing characters. For some reason, the card system just worked just right for Deadlands. Yeah.
Noah, you mind if I bring in Skitch to the call?
Fuck Skitch, get him out of here. No, you can bring him out.
Yeah, that Sketch guy, man, is a total, you know...
Total weird.
Yeah.
Hello. Hey, Skitch. Yeah, so I've seen those videos before of that, those game science dice.
When you say that the fair dice, have you ever seen those huge dice with the balls inside that otherwise wouldn't stop? Are those?
So 100-sided dice, I got one. Yeah, actually, right here.
Yeah,
I would hardly call this a fair die though.
Damn, how many is that? 50?
100.
100 side. Yeah, I mean, I think wasn't it by the same guys initially? I think those same guys made like a 100-sided single die. But I don't know. I might invest in a set of those once I get back to actually playing D&D with other people who live near me. But
well, if you want to roll 100, you can just do 10s.
I know that's why. I mean, you know, I'm just talking about the game size die, the expensive, hard-edged these are the most fair dice you'll ever get sort of dice.
Well, you need a 100-sided die when somebody says you are 20% likely to do something, so you have to roll a percentile, and there you go.
Yeah.
100-sided die.
Yeah.
You can usually explain how the 100-sided die works. Some people are getting mind blown right now.
Now you want some funny-sided dice. I have a 30, I have a 7, and I have I think it's 33, but I don't remember what it is. It's
33-sided. Oh.
Yeah, there's a they're upstairs if I have it. I don't know. The 30-sided die is in my Formula Day game, which is not a million. It's show all dice. Well, most of my dice are really boring. You know, I have D3.
Oh, D3 also.
You have a D2.
That's a coin.
It's called a coin.
Yeah, they make them.
It's like I thought a D2 was a coin.
They make coins that are called D2s and they sell them.
It's like, I got a better idea. Let's flip a quarter and call the same thing.
There's two ways you can do a D3. There are certain 6-sided dice that are simply like 1, 2, and 3.
Right.
There are some that look like little crystals that are like oblong crystals that just have 3 dice. They're kind of like 3 triangles, kind of rolled in a triangle.
Right.
And,
yeah, actually.
And there's fudge dice, which are essentially 6-sided dice that have 3 different things.
Yeah, I've heard about fudge dice before. I've never really known of. I don't know what games use those sort of dice so much.
What games do use fudge dice? I think Pendragon uses fudge dice. And Fudge uses fudge dice. I can't remember. I have a couple games that use fudge dice. Oh fuck, what was it? I don't know. But I actually have used. I had to buy a set of fudge dice because of it. I think there is a 17-sided die. I don't know. I don't have it. But.
Oh, sure. There's all sorts of sided dice that we can't think of right now.
Right. This is one dice roller application I have in my iPod Touch that has a lot of those sort of exotic dice in there as well, and it does physics-based 3D model rolling on all of them.
Amber is diceless. I know Amber. I don't like it. But you know, you rarely use those. You rarely use the weird-sided dice, especially for like Dungeons and Dragons is actually the game that uses most of the weird, funny dice.
Mm-hmm.
Other games like GURPS just use 6s, and most games just use 6s or 10s.
Yeah, I know that. I mean, Burning Wheel uses only 6s, and it's very intentful. And basically, you need, I think, what at most. Normally, it's like for a lot of things, like six-sided dice for a lot of for most of the rolls you'll be doing in that game. For what I read it so far.
I think in a way, using six-sided dice, just 6-sided dice, I should say, sort of lowers the barrier of entry to a game.
Yeah, I mean, it makes it easier for people to understand that they only need to use one type of dice. Just how many do you roll, and what are you looking for on them?
Of course, I could be completely mistaken. Okay.
There's probably a lot of factors that come into play, though. It's like, heck, I mean, risk for a period of time was something where you're only using 6-sided dice, but it's still kind of confusing at times with what's going on.
When you're rolling multiple dice for one goal, though, isn't it some kind of probability loss? Like, can't you not, like, if you wanted to do a randomized number from between 1 and, like, 106, you couldn't roll a 100 die and then a 6 die, right? That would add together.
No.
But you're never gonna do 106.
Right,
like,
exactly.
Just an example, like, you couldn't do 2 50-sided dice to do 100, you know?
Yeah. The one thing is, like, for example, in Burning Wolf, when I read, the way it works is that every single each dice you roll individually, generally you're treating
can't even see my freezer
results.
My head eclipses the freezer. I guess he made me look, but yay. Well, actually, I have left my freezer door open, so I was like, oh shit, did it again. Alright, so I'm going to roll my character, and the way Aces and Eights does it is old school D&D. It goes 3d6 for each attribute in order.
In order, right. So, like, what are we doing here right now? What's going on right
I'm
now?
rolling a character for aces and eights for basically no reason.
Go for it. I was gonna say, like, yeah, that's definitely old school hardcore D&D where you roll 3 6-sided dice for each die.
So I need to go lefty because I got my rolling surface over here.
In order.
Okay, 3, 3, and 3. That's a 9. My strength is 9.
Yay! It's mediocre.
It is extraordinarily mediocre.
It's below average.
9.
I thought it would be average. I mean, 3 is middle, isn't it?
No, but 10 is like the. 10 is averages means you get no penalties or penalties or bonuses.
I get you.
9 gives you a penalty, so it's below it.
You weak little thing.
Okay, intelligence. Yeah. Woo! 3, 5, and 6. That's a 14. That's good. Hang on, I gotta fiddle with my windows here so I can see the chat room and do this.
Here's the guy in your stairs with the ski mask and knife.
I'm hearing lots of buzzing. Sorry.
That's
Well,
feedback.
No, it's not feedback. It sounds
That's
like
feedback.
Really?
That's when Noah's end. Yeah.
Why is it
That was amp.
Okay. It doesn't sound like feedback though. It sounds like just electrical connectivity issues.
No, it's one of those things where the speaker is
Wow, I wonder why it was intelligence next. Usually I go strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. But now it's, yes, I'm wanking right now, right in front of you. Want to fucking see it? Wisdom! And I've rolled off the table completely.
Reroll.
They're all 6s!
That's an 18.
So is
What's up?
rerolling the general consensus way to me, or do you use the full roll?
Take 2 on wisdom. 2, 5, and 2. 9. This
So you-
sucks. I need good wisdom. I need good dexterity. Because that's the critical skill for the attribute for the gunslinger, man.
Gunslinger.
Oh.
And I gotta, if I get a good roll up, I gotta move the webcam so you can see it. So you believe me.
You gotta keep your hands in the air so you know you didn't touch anything.
Okay. That's not good. it's a 4, 2, and 1.
Oh God.
This guy is destined for the scrap heap. Oh shit. 10 for Constitution.
Oh God.
Looks. He's good looking. Well.
so essentially, Noah, you rolled the shopkeeper.
And Charisma is 13.
Yeah, you rolled the shopkeeper. Good job.
I wonder if there's any rules for rerolling ones. Please let there be rules for rerolling ones. No.
Oh.
I'm starting over. Yeah, I rolled me.
You're allowed to do that?
Well, I can start a new character if I don't like this one.
I mean, for a lot of these things we were just rolling for stats, you can reroll many times. I mean, like, heck, I believe second edition AD&D was very much adamant on if you rerolled as many times as you needed until you had the stats you wanted, and then moved on.
That's kind of pointless.
Well, I mean, it's
11 for strength. 10 for intelligence.
right now I'm playing
14 for wisdom.
There's only one button for my attack.
That game is pretty awesome.
It's just I'm trying to see how much I can just bitch this game out by just using only one button for all my attacks.
The speed
4,
button.
6,
No,
6.
like-
Jesus,
like,
16 for dex. It's about fucking time.
If I'm playing as the knight, I just spam the X button and I win all battles against computers in the hardest difficulty level.
Constitution, this is 4, 6, 5. Ooh, that's
Yay!
15 for Constitution.
That's good.
3, 4, 4, 10 for looks.
It's all right.
He's not as good looking, but you know, won't die as
6,
often.
1, 6, 13 for charisma. All right. Did I say it was 10? So I got slightly better looks. That's neat. I am smart.
You're smart, and I look good.
Oh, this is funny, so.
Your fans are attention to detail, so.
Like I said, I don't know why I'm bothering re-rolling the character because I'm not going to play it. But here we go. You get 75 building points. That's okay.
Spoony did count. Yeah.
Choose a nationality. Let's see, I'm guessing he's American. Okay. Oh, most of them are American. Okay. So that's percentiles. This is when I must use my 100-sided dice. 84, which is Confederate States of America, Atlantic Seaboard.
Wow. He's a southerner, right?
Yep. Okay. I got lost. Hang on.
I think that's his dryer, Ruby. He's mentioned he was, not dryer, dishwasher.
This freezer. It's his freezer.
And I can use I can use 1 building point to reroll anything I don't like. So urban or rural. Confederate States.
Urban, obviously.
58. Let's see what that reveals.
You
Urban.
don't remember the bustling urban environments of the South. Like Orlando.
Sketch, you've been playing that game pretty often. I think you liked others more.
No, I don't. It's something that's mindless. Like literally I was able to play through as the knight by just spamming X and winning. And I was able to do the same thing with the Viking by spamming Y. There was no finessing in the entire exchange.
Okay. Priors and particulars. Parenting. Circumstances of birth. $95. Illegitimate. Parents were not married at the time of character's birth.
Ooh,
Take one rank penalty to social class and roll an illegitimate birth.
Oh.
What rule set is this again?
Aces and eights. 30. Wait, is that 3? Yeah.
Excuse me.
Birth was the result of sex before marriage. Father is known.
Oh, that's good at least.
You're not a bastard.
Oh yeah.
Well, I guess he is.
Wait, that's not right. Why does it say that? My character generator is kind of fucksword.
Now, is this character generator part of Aces and Eights, or is this a separate book?
It's downloaded off the official site.
Oh, okay.
No matter what I say, the character generator says mother prostitute, father. No, it's not right. That's not what the book says.
Maybe you're missing some errata.
No, I'm using the errata. This is it.
Oh. Well, good luck.
You bastard. Good luck, you bastard.
Alright, fuck it. I know what the truth is. No matter what anyone says. Parental status. 94. That's not good. Both parents are deceased. Character is an orphan. Reduce character's social class by 2 classes. Apply a 50 penalty to starting money roll. I'm gonna suck.
Oh my god.
Your character's. Oh, that's like, what?
My parents are dead.
You're an orphan, but you know who your parents are.
And they're dead.
And they're dead.
Number of siblings. Roll a d20.
Oh, this is great.
What is that? 2? 1 sibling. Okay.
No, he's dead, alive or dead. Sibling is dead. Drop your social class by 1. Reduce starting money by another 25%.
God, what's the minimum social class? Like a bomb.
Yeah, it's like I actually think the minimum class is, let's see, either an escaped slave, a deserter from the army, banished, or a felon.
Oh, wow.
Prepare to be bad.
Roll a d6. I have a sister.
She hot?
Your sister is a town whore.
Sibling,
she hot?
sibling status. 49. Died of typhoid fever.
Oh.
What did I just come into? What?
Hi, Sean.
Oh, hi.
So, you're like a lone wolf in this world.
Yeah. My sister is dead.
Your parents are dead. Your sister is dead.
You got a lot of avenging to do now.
You're gonna kill the man who invented typhoid fever.
What's the... Oh. I rolled a 94 for birth order, which is... Oh, that's the wrong one. Hang on. It doesn't say. Birth order, where is it? I could re-roll these, but I don't want to. Actually, I should have re-rolled the orphan part, because my social class is going to eat. Where's the birth order?
I'm looking at
Oh.
here.
Oh, I see. I basically have to flip a coin. I was firstborn.
You've not known the true love of a family.
Which gives me a +10 bonus on my starting money. Yay.
I'm gonna try rolling up the characters well for the hell of it. Well, where's my dice? Oh, dice nearby. Actually, wait. No, they're in my bedroom. Then off you grab them.
And then I got, upbringing. What kind of upbringing did I have before my parents died?
You have to roll to see when they died, like, you were young.
It doesn't get that specific.
No.
12. Extraordinary parents. Child grew up extremely well nurtured and properly cared for.
Aren't you an orphan?
Yeah.
Rich.
Then they died.
Is your character happy about his dead parents?
No.
Oh.
Okay, social class. This is gonna hurt. Oh, where is my social class? Oh, that's where class is.
Shaping up to be Batman.
That's not good.
I thought maybe these maps will be my end, but I'm going to go ahead and start rolling up my students.
That puts me below low class, so that makes me like
Wow.
a fucking felon or something.
Oh,
No, I gotta reroll that. I gotta do something better.
alright, let's go.
Roll, come on.
Good straight.
I gotta do better than that.
Have a good one, Leaf Arena.
God damn it! I spent three build. I spent 3 build points on this. Fucking thank you, 90.
How many rerolls do you get?
Well, technically I have about 85 right now, but that you use. No, I'm not cheating. The build points you use them to buy things, but you can also use them as rerolls one at a time. So it's currency, it's like it's currency to fix shit and also to spend on talent. So I'm using legal rerolls. Okay, so 90 is middle class, but since I've knocked down 3 fucking social scales, middle lower class.
Okay, so for my first set of rolls for these stats, no, I got 7 strength, 12 intelligence, 11 wisdom, 12 dex, 13 con, 14 looks, 15 charisma.
Nice.
Yeah, so then I need to roll D100 to determine how much of those I actually retain, or...
What?
Well, I'm looking at the Excel character sheet. There's like
No. The D100 is, actually I forgot to do that for my own guy. It's percentiles. In old D&D, like if you had extraordinary strength, you had 11 and then percentiles.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
level
you
up.
had a percentile that
In this game, all your stats have percentiles to them, so I gotta do that.
Oh, yeah.
72, 53, 24, 26, 75, 37, 66.
So the percentile seems to be 57 for strength.
The percentiles really don't mean all that much.
Right. 17, 69. Again.
Now, it's a little hard to grasp what can happen in this first window because you can spend points from some stats to increase others. So if you got something really low, you can drain points from one stat to put into another, right?
Right, like I could add 1 point to I could add a point to strength by taking 1 away from charisma.
Actually, I think it's 2.
Oh, taking 2 away? Oh, that's great. I'm thinking about making my guy a sissy. Because that's the only thing that's below 10 is strength. It's just it's a 24. Hey,
But
wow,
you should do that.
charisma.
You should do that last when you finally figured out what you're gonna do. Hang on,
I'm not going to do the origin. I'm just doing some of the origin stuff right now. 16. So my character's origin is from Mexico.
I'm not sure what the limit is. Hang on, I can find out.
Urban. 97.
Did you target it, Jason?
The urban Mexican environment.
Actually, I'm trying to figure out why I'm more flying. Okay.
8.
There we go, I'm back.
Birth. Parental status. 18. Both parents living. Okay.
It doesn't happen during the night because I'm screwed.
Now I'm really starting to think it's a U Street problem.
7. Holy shit, Spoony. It's like legitimate. Both parents living by have 7 siblings.
Jesus. You are from Mexico, aren't you?
Yes. Okay. See, I'm gonna do D6.
Yeah, there's a little table that shows you how many points you can trade down and up for. It depends on what the current level is. So, like, if your current stat is at 17, it costs a lot more from another attribute to up it. But if it's really low, it costs like 1 for 1. If you want to do it, I can do it.
Yeah, for now I'm just gonna go through the ones that don't. I'm not gonna spend any build points. I just kind of go through it, and then after everything's done, determine where I want to spend any build points.
Okay, middle lower class, my reputation goes down by 3, and my starting money goes down by 15. Joyous. So my starting money goes down by 65.
So let's see here. All right, you 100.
Wow, I actually got the rare urban upbringing in the Confederate States.
Okay, my first brother died in infancy from infectious disease. My
Mexico.
sister died from cholera.
Mexico.
16 is the next one. Died in infancy.
You have to roll pretty high. The fatality rate is pretty high, so
Yeah.
you have to roll over like a 66 to get them alive.
Died from accidental causes. Yep, I have yet to have a living sibling. My parents are both living, fortunately. They're 58. Died from accidental causes.
Yep.
I need to roll that one. 22. This is not going to be good. Died from infectious disease. And, there we go. 93.
Living.
Yeah, I have one living brother. I rolled 2d12 for the living ones, I guess. Or just,
Yeah, then you got to roll. If it was a brother or sister, and
well,
what they think of you, like if they're
very
rivals.
very close relationship with my brother.
That's good.
17. Okay, so order of birth will be right.
And just to update everyone on the stream, 8-Bit Mickey hit 545 votes for the night.
Okay.
Nice.
My social class is comprised of the same occupations as the upper lower class betters, with the exception that many members of this class are socially isolated immigrants that are readily identifiable by their actions. Or if you're an orphan, that kind of thing too.
52. Average parents. My parents were average. All right, traits. 7. 21 years old.
Okay, my family's background and profession was 35.
Give a link if you want to vote for Mickey.
They were gardeners. Really? Okay. Although that does give me access to the agriculture skill.
157 pounds, 70 inches tall, hit points. 3. 25. Class. Okay, social class. Table. No.
Characters receive their first 2 tallies and the associated skills for free. That's good.
95. This is gonna be bad. I bet. UMC. What does that stand for?
Upper middle class.
Okay.
High is good, actually. High is very good.
Yeah. Military officer retired. Okay, I'm guessing that's like what my parents' role was. Because I don't know, a 20-year-old retired military officer seems kind of odd.
Wait, why does it say that? Hang on. Wait, no, middle lower class. No, that's right.
UMC is upper middle class. I would believe, but I rolled my secondary result, which was a 59, which gave me military officer retired, which I'm guessing is what my dad was or something.
Yeah, it's just the character generator is saying that my parents were, or at least my background is in steam locomotives. Why does it say that?
Quirks and flaws. Okay, this is when I need to actually have a book to have a reference here.
Oh, that's why it's saying it's there's another glitch on this one. Yeah. It's rolling because my social class is modified slightly. It's still rolling on the wrong table, so it's saying steam locomotives. That's okay.
Yeah. Well, I got my new total build points by the end of the class sheet is 136. Okay, I think that's correct.
And then sample
Yep.
names. My name would be an Eastern name. So I'll just roll that randomly too. We'll see. Here's 79 is Benjamin. 78. Benjamin Thomas. Ben Thomas. Big Ben Thomas.
Like, yeah, my background is military officer retired at 21. Okay. It's like, for some reason, I was able to join the military, get to officer rank, and retire.
Well,
by
this
the
is
time I'm 21.
around the Civil War, so the history is slightly different. It's an alternate history, this game. So there was like a big Civil War, but I think the South managed to kind of pull it to a stalemate. So there's the Union's divided. So your character might have joined the military as early as like 12. You know.
True. If the circumstances of birth, like, yeah, there's no weird, I'm like legitimate. Okay.
Yeah, the South did rise again.
Yeah, so I had
Nicknames. What do you have a nickname?
nickname.
If he had a nickname, it would be based on his place of birth. For example, Mexican Bob. If he was born in Mexico.
Bob.
Well, he was born in southeastern coast, so
Florida.
Billy Bob.
Well, he was born in he is from urban Mexico, whatever.
No, Savannah. No, it has to be something Ben.
That's his name, Ben.
What's an eastern city in the south that starts with B?
Boston. Oh, no, South.
Sorry. Everything is fought as south with Boston. Bostwick.
Bostwick Ben.
It could be a T because his last name's Thomas, so Tallahassee Thomas.
Tallahassee Thomas. Wow, there's a lot of skills you can pick up too.
He's the Tallahassee Kid.
Tallahassee Kid. Go.
Baton Rouge Ben.
All right. So there's probably there's a few things I would need an actual book for, like basically, if I wanted to.
Tallahassee's not east. It's east. Bayou Billy is.
Oh God.
My character's name is Bayou Billy, retired military officer.
Well, I always come up with the name myself, so that's not a big deal. Oh, starting money. How much money do I start with?
Yeah, I rolled some money. How much did I start with? I'm starting with. I rolled a 31 and then 50 plus 1d6. Let's see what the character sheet says. Starting money.
Well, your sheet might not be entirely right because your social class modifies that slightly, especially since you rolled so well on the social class. But that's all right.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, it doesn't list what my actual. Yeah, legitimate number of siblings.
Oh, here we go. I gotta roll my handedness.
Yeah, I'm right-handed. There you go.
Where is that? Traits. Here we go. Okay,
Sorry
age.
for betting all of Illinois, P. Bizzle.
I am 22 years old. Handedness, 100. 74, which is right-handed. 90 for height. Where's height?
Oh wow, you might be pretty tall. My character's what, 70 inches tall.
72 inches or 70 inches. So that's
5 feet 10 inches.
5 feet 10.
I think so. No, wait. Yeah. The 60 would be 5 feet tall.
Why does it want me to roll a d20 for weight? That's not what the book says. Okay, I'll do it.
I got 157 pounds.
Yeah, I'm 157 as well.
Wow, we have the exact same height and weight. Your character's 1 year older than mine.
And I have d4 for hit points. 2. Okay.
Your has 27 hit points to begin.
There it is, starting money. Okay. Then I got to roll really high for this because I'm down 65 on the roll.
Shit. Can you do negative?
Yeah. If you start negative, you have a debt. 80, so I have a 15. I have $5. $5!
$5.
$5 foot long.
And I'm rolling 80, so that's about as good as I can get. I'm not going to re-roll that.
What's the matter, Jason? It's been about an hour since you flirted with me.
I want to suck your cock right now, baby.
Oh, wait, no. Apparently the generator has found a modifier that I don't know, so I start with slightly more than $5. I start with $12.
Just do $5 foot longs.
And a soda.
And a pack of gum or a soda or something.
That's right. That's great.
And a bag of chips.
I think I need to get a copy of the book so I can figure out some of these things. But yeah,
12. I'll be lucky if I can find if I can afford a gun with $12.
like, cause I rolled a 31, then I rolled it's just 15 plus 1d6, so I rolled and I got 19. So that means I have $19 to begin with to take it.
Yeah.
Great. My character's not that much more.
Well, you can spend a build point, and you should have like 75 if you want to re-roll that.
I have 76 build points left at this point.
So you can put one. You can say you use one to re-roll and roll on the table again.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll that D100 again. Oh, 81.
That should be $40.
Yeah.
That's a lot for this game. That's a lot.
Yeah, I'm at 40 plus 1d8, so 40 plus 1.
Reasons to go west. To get out of Florida. No.
That's a good one. 47. Yay, I got 47 gold now.
56.
What now?
He seeks land ownership. He's a homesteader.
Nice. So what is the table for reason to go west?
Roll 100.
100. Let's see what mine gets. 81.
You are brought to the west by the lure of adventure.
Oh boy. Lure of adventure.
If you roll a 4, it would be to open a bordello.
Nice.
Let's see.
Deadwood.
Big talent. Let's see here. Veteran gunfighter. Sure. Oh, that takes 20 BP. Okay.
Now, where it gets tricky is quirks and flaws.
Yeah, I don't have a table for that here. So.
Because what you can do is you can cherry pick, which lets you choose which ones you want.
Or you can roll for them.
Or you can roll randomly and you get the full value. But
Right.
actually, the more flaws you take, the less you get for them, even if you roll. So if you choose the flaw, you only get half the listed value. every one you choose after the first gives you half value with an additional 5 build point penalty. So, like if you took one for 20 build points, it would only give you 10, and if you took another one for 20, it would only give you 5 because it would be 10 minus 5. So really, it's only good for like 2.
Yeah, at most. We'll just roll for a random quirk each.
Okay, so if you want to roll,
D100.
hang on. I'll tell you what you have to. The dangers of this. Hang on. You have very little control over what you receive. The one protection is that you may spend any of your existing BPs to re-roll on the tables of this chapter. Spending 5 build points allows you 1 re-roll, ignoring the previous result. You can do this as long as you have points to spend, after which you must live by the results of your rolls.
Yep, I'm aware of that, at least, because I see from the table that information, so let's go for this. Why not?
And every one you get after the first is worth 5 less.
Right, so I'm just going to go for 1 quirk anyways.
Okay, so roll. Go ahead.
100?
Yeah.
90. That's too bad.
Roll on table 20 common flaws. So roll 100 again.
Oh, damn it.
This is actually pretty good.
78.
You are nearsighted, which is worth 40 build points.
Oh, okay.
But where is it described?
How nearsighted am I?
Yeah, if it's noted, it's probably pretty bad. Hang on, where are they described?
Forty build points though.
6,
Like it off.
2. Your character can see things that are near, but have trouble seeing things far away. Therefore, you suffer a -1 penalty on accuracy rolls for every 2 range increments to the target.
He's Metal Gear Guard. Can't see 6 feet in front of him.
So, if you have to shoot anything at range, you're kind of screwed. Although I think you can overcome this by wearing eyeglasses.
And there's talents I could probably pick to offset that too, probably.
If you have the spectacles. But yeah, that's a lot. 40 is a lot.
40 is a lot. I mean, I picked one. I picked veteran gunfighter. That was 20 BP build points. I'm like, oh great. So I can pick something else like, I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for 1. This is dangerous. 61. Mental quirks.
Oh shit. Deadeye. Oh damn, Deadeye's alive.
Random fits of insanity.
97. Superstitious.
It's alright.
That's actually, as far as those go, one of the better ones.
It's pretty tame.
The other ones were like stutter, short-term memory loss, paranoid, obsessive compulsive, fear of heights, conspiracy theorist, animal phobia. Actually, animal phobia. Taco shit.
That's a great mental problem, taco shit. It's like, what?
So what does superstitious mean? It means it's a 15-point flaw. Your character feels he can control what happens to him by avoiding certain actions or performing certain rituals. He puts a lot of faith in luck and carries a lucky charm of some sort. This may be a lucky hat that he never takes off or a lucky gun he carries even when it no longer works. Along with the lucky charm of the player's choice, roll 3 times on superstitions to determine what superstitions the character has.
Oh, great.
Okay? So D12, 5. Avoids the color yellow. It brings bad luck.
Okay.
It's a cocked die. 10. Avoids walking under ladders. 7. Thinks dead things are unlucky. Will avoid cemeteries, coffins, and corpses. So he won't touch the dead. That's kind of a bad one, actually. Oh well.
It is better.
Hope there's no live undead in that one.
Fighting zombies out in the west.
And I'll roll again. I want another one.
For undead or the dead one.
For quirk.
No, another quirk. Habitual quirks.
Oh, like habitually.
31.
You get to pick how many quirks you have.
Yeah.
Is
31.
there a benefit to having a lot of them?
You get more
How many
points.
build points did you get for the mental flaw?
15.
What? Only 15?
Well, mine doesn't have a tangible game effect like yours does. Like yours is
Right.
yours is a -1 to hit, which is big. It's
Yeah,
it's not
true.
huge, but it's impactful. So I got late sleeper. It nearly takes a team of wild horses to drag this character out of bed. He always misses early morning appointments and tends to keep other folks awake at night when they're trying to sleep. That's like me.
Hey.
But I only get 5 points for that. I'm gonna do one more, which means I'm gonna get -10 points off this one.
It's like this court's only worth 10 points. Shit.
So wait, what was the bonus to getting yourself quirks?
Well, basically, you get bonus build points, which can be used to buy talents or to invest in skills or other
Okay,
things.
I already
like
have that one, so I'm gonna roll it again. I actually rolled the exact same dice for late sleeper, so I guess I could take it twice and just be like extraordinarily late sleeper. No, we'll do it again. Uh-oh.
What's up?
That's another mental quirk.
Oh, no.
That's not good. I got lucky the last time.
Severe mental retardation. Like,
That shit insane. Drum roll.
Fuck it, I'm re-rolling that one.
what was it?
You don't want to know. It was Loco.
Oh.
He wasn't.
Actually, let me see what Loco is. Wouldn't be fair to judge it before I. See, Loco. Where is it? This person's just plain crazy. Perhaps he was kicked in the head by a mule, or maybe something traumatic happened to him in the past, but now he's just plumb mad. Player should roll a d8 on the table to determine the extent of the character's insanity. Okay.
Let's see how insane he is. What the hell is it?
Oh, d8. I rolled a 10. I was like, 9? Character thinks he is a dime novel gunslinger and brags about accomplishments that aren't his. Shit.
What is the bonus for it?
40.
Oh.
I'll take it.
He's a chronic liar. Well, it couldn't seriously be worse. Again, it's just a weird character flaw that doesn't give you huge penalties in terms of like.
No, he claims that he's like Jesse James. like the kind of gunslinger who, like the dime store heroes in those like trash novels, you know.
Exactly, like yeah, like you know who I am. Like I see the insanity.
I don't know if he believes that he is that guy or if he claims that he is that. Hang on. Pardon me. Character thinks he is a dime novel gunslinger and brags about accomplishments that aren't his. Oh shit. That's kind of goofy, don't you think?
Yeah, it is kind of goofy.
So there's no actual downside to it.
Well, outside of possible there might be possible scenarios that the DM would set up where he basically says something and gets himself in trouble over it.
Yeah, but I mean, it's pretty clear. There is a downside in the fact that he is literally claiming to be like a fictional character.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll that. That's kind of goofy. I wouldn't like a character to do that to me.
Yeah, the only thing my character has as a negative is his strength is only 7. He's so sissy and he's nearsighted. His high stats are in looks and charisma. So he's pretty.
64. It's a fucking mental quirk. God damn it. I got superstitious again. I gotta reroll it. There's actually a lot of things on this list, but I'm just rolling the same thing. A lot. 3. Absent-minded. Actually, judging what my stats are.
Makes sense.
Actually, my character has a 10 intelligence, 14 wisdom. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but I'm actually kind of forgetful myself. So. I'll take it. I'm getting away easy. Characters with this quirk have a hard time remembering things. An absent-minded cheater might come to a game without marked cards, or an absent-minded prospector might head to his claim without his pan, and a cowboy might forget to meet his girl for a special picnic. Anytime the character wants to retrieve something from his supplies, use something that's not in his hands, or remember a specific appointment, he must make an intelligence check. Failure means he left the item at the last place he stopped, being at a campsite or saloon or store, or missed his date. If the character stated and recorded on his character sheet the location of each item he possesses as he was leaving each place he stopped, he may ignore this check for items. An intelligence check must be made to remember anything the character did not specifically state he was writing down, assuming he can read and write. If he did write it down, he must make an intelligence check to find the piece of paper.
God.
It's like no matter what you do, you're gonna have to roll a check, and there's a chance you're gonna forget something.
He could just write it on himself. That's what I'll do.
It's like Memento.
No, guys, I am bad like that. I don't have to write things down, but I will forget shit like that. My intelligence is 10.
Nah. That's so bad. But...
It's not horrible, but it'll hurt. Like if you can draw 2 cards and choose the better of the 2, which is really good.
Might be a way to offset the nearsightedness. There's other ones I was looking at, like veteran gunfighter, quick thinking, or hip shooter, but I'm pretty sure those were just like other similar but maybe more mundane bonuses, and not nearly as crazy as like, oh.
Actually, I need to read these myself. I could be absent-minded with astute observation. Actually, that could be kind of Sherlock Holmesy, you know, like he's really observant, but he forgets shit. Blind shooting. If you have blind shooting, you're capable of adequate marksmanship of conditions of poor or no light. You suffer only half penalties for shooting in poor lighting conditions.
My guy can't see long distances, but he's good at seeing in the dark. What does veteran gunfighter have entail for you?
Your character's been involved in a gunfight at some point in his past. The exact details of the scuffle aren't rightly important, except that you survived. The character begins play with 1 gunfight survived, and any further gunfights add to that total. Part of another thing that kind of tracks how your character has advanced is you actually track how many gunfights your character's been in.
Yeah, how many they survived, and they give you a modifier on those. So like basically, gunfights survived. My base speed, I have a modifier adjustment of 4. I don't know where it lists how many gunfights I have survived, but.
Well, the point of it is, like, certain characters can be really smart and really, really strong and stuff like that, but when a gunfight starts, you have to roll and determine how well you handle the stress. Like if a gunfight starts, you might just kind of stand and gape and like you're like what, or you might get really afraid and duck and stuff like that. So you might miss like a surprise round because if you haven't been in a lot of gunfights, you're not sure how to react. It's kind of a mental stress thing.
Right. So
the veteran gunfighter puts you kind of one up, so it gives you you're more likely to survive.
Mm-hmm.
Courage. Oh, that's good.
What does courage give you?
If someone just narrowly misses you or grazes you, your character has to roll to see if he instinctively ducks behind cover.
Mm-hmm.
So courage gives you a +4 bonus to avoid flinching or ducking back behind cover whenever somebody just narrowly misses you.
Huh. Nice. It's only a 10 BP cost.
Yeah, dealing with mental stress is actually a major aspect of the gunfighting mechanics in this game.
Seems very in depth.
Yeah. Deadeye. Fill your Deadeye meter.
I saw that one. That's a pretty heavy bonus. Yeah, 50 points for that one. Almost as bad. It's almost as much as advanced sighting.
With a combination of keen insight and practical knowledge of trajectories, a character with Deadeye can mitigate the disparaging effects of distance on accuracy. A target over 30 feet away is treated as if one range grouping closer.
Okay, that's a way I can offset my sight problems by being Deadeye, which is almost kind of ironic. Like he's nearsighted, but he still ignores some of the penalties a little bit.
For example, if a target's 31 to 50 feet away, that's a -4 penalty. But with Deadeye, it's treated as if he's 21 to 30 feet away, which is a -2 penalty.
Okay.
That's actually really good.
Yeah, I picked out Deadeye, Courage, and Veteran Gunfighter as my talent. So I have 111 DP left. And then I have to go to skills and then skill type stuff. A lot of skills to deal with. The question is, let's see.
Dodge. Makes your dodging better. Endurance. With respect to fatigue, your constitution behaves as if it were 4 points higher. Fan firing, you only suffer half the penalties for fan firing your gun instead of 6. Fast healer. Oh, that should be good. Grit. If you have grit, you have all speed and accuracy penalties from wounds rounded down. Hip shooter. Hold your liquor.
I saw that one. Hold your liquor.
You are less susceptible to intoxication. You have +2 on rolls against the drink's tolerance factor of alcohol. Kentucky Windage. Oh, yeah, Kentucky Windage is, how's it different from Crack Shot? Oh, no, my advanced sighting. Okay. Advanced sighting is when determining hit location, you draw 2 cards and pick one. Kentucky Windage is cheaper, but when you draw 1 card, if you're not happy with it, you can draw the second one, but you have to take it.
Right.
Okay, so that's why it's cheaper. Yeah, I'm probably not going to finish this one with all the skills, because the way skills work is you spend the points to buy the skill, build points to buy a skill, and then there's kind of a formula where you roll a die and add it to a set number, and that's your starting skill. But you can keep buying that skill over and over again to increase your skill by that die roll.
Yeah, so basically each time you buy, you gain some amount of it based on the dice roll.
Yeah, so like the first time, you'll see like agriculture. Like agriculture is 42 plus 2d10. The first time you buy it, you get that base roll, or at least you should.
12 plus 1d6. This is like 12 plus 1d6.
What does that mean? Can't.
I think those are skills that are not available to you based on your background and stuff. So like, my character doesn't have book finding or botany available.
Yeah, but you should be able to buy pretty much any skill if you have the points for it. Skills. Where is it? But the reason that the combat is so focused on like self-preservation and ducking down when you're getting shot at and stuff like that is because getting shot is very bad.
Right, getting hit once is like...
If someone solidly hits you, you'd better hope the bullet goes through, because then you might live.
Because otherwise you have a bullet in your body. And
yeah, if someone's got to dig the bullet out, you're gonna go septic and you're gonna die.
Gonna wish you were dead.
Skill basics. Why does it say can't?
Basically, if I want 1 rank in primitive weapon making, it costs me 6 build points, and then there's reduction % of that I get.
Yeah, I'm just wondering why the character generator is saying that I cannot learn agriculture. That's weird, because the book, there's no problem with it. Let me see. It says I can't learn a lot of things. Like, I can't take bronc busting. The fuck?
Why are so many people interested in your fan?
I don't know. There's a fan down there. It's hot in here. What?
Like, how hot is it right now tonight?
Today it was probably about 113.
God, Jesus Christ. Fuck Arizona, man.
I mean, over here it's probably mid-90s, just with the humidity. That's the only thing that we have that makes it worse. But the sheer heat is not bad. The sheer heat is not nearly as high as what you're dealing with now.
This character sheet is fucked up because the skills are completely wrong.
Ah, damn it.
Like, it says agriculture's 3 points in the book, it's 2. Maybe there's errata. Hang on. Let's see, errata. No. Should be alright.
Oh, that's fun.
Gameplay. Yeah. The sheet's kind of fucked up. That's alright.
Not good.
Still, that was fun, and this is a very complicated game, as you.
Yeah, it looks to be pretty complicated. It's not as bad as Fatal, but yeah, it's pretty complicated.
Fatal is a joke, right?
Fatal's a joke game. So.
I understand, but in terms of complexity.
I do not like Arkham Horror. It's not a good game.
Me?
People love Arkham Horror, but I don't like it.
I'm playing this one RPG Echelon book too. It's been pretty fun.
Well, if your brother plays Arkham Horror, make sure he only uses at most one expansion, because I know these assholes who play Arkham Horror and they use like every single expansion in the game, and it's fucking ridiculous. Because there's like 5 or 6 of them at this point. Well, if he doesn't have any, that's good, because you only want to play with one.
Ooh, yay. Kill a wolf with a single punch. That's always pleasant.
Why do I hate Heavy Rain so much? Because it doesn't make any fucking sense. It's a terrible fucking game.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's I think it's better than Indigo Prophecy, but that's not saying much. Because Indigo Prophecy is quite a low point to be competing against.
It's a cute gameplay. Is that the one where you just collect shit for no reason?
Well, I mean, it's basically it has a heavy emphasis on quick time events, just like Indigo Prophecy.
Oh, Alan Wake was the one where you just pick shit up for achievements. Like everything, you just pick it all up.
You know where I seriously lost it with Heavy Rain is when I had to change a fucking diaper.
Yeah. With their specialized context-sensitive context-sensitive analog state controls, am I saying really? I can understand what you're trying to pull here, but it's not working.
Oh wait. Somebody said they made a song for my Wrestle program. I'm gonna play it.
Okay. Go ahead, play it.
Hang on, I gotta download it. It's 4.6 megs.
Holy crap.
And it will take my areola right off, I'm telling you. Hang on, almost done. Yeah, somebody.
Wow.
Very basic.
Holy static, Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably couldn't hear that too well.
I heard parts of it.
Yeah, parts.
Not sure what to think about it.
Well, the reason your fucking speakers blew out is because my subwoofer is just major league now. It's like a cannon beneath this table.
Nice.
Okay, I get it. It's too loud. Like 300 fucking people in the chat room are like, too loud.
Too loud, oh no.
Too quiet, I think,
I think I think there are subtle nuances that were not depicted properly due to its low volume. Oh.
Now, Deadlands is a lot easier if you've ever seen Deadlands. That's another kind of Wild West RPG that has supernatural elements. Aces and Eights doesn't, but I always loved Deadlands, the original Deadlands character generation. Then they made it point based, and I was like, boring. Hucksters were fun to play, but they were suicidally stupid to play. Yes, I've played GURPS. Love GURPS.
This must be like an opening theme or something?
Yeah. Yeah, GURPS has a Wild West book. I have it.
You should get the guys who do Rob Van Dam's theme to do yours. I can completely imagine what it would be like.
Sorry.
Hold on, my ears are bleeding.
Oh shit. Who farted that? Is that on purpose?
I need to turn the volume down on my media player.
No shit!
Just Tad. Just Tad.
It's time for the Spoony one. Wrestling show. It's time for the Spoony one. Wrestling show. It's time for the Spoony one.
Wrestling show.
Oh, wow.
Nice and cheesy.
Wrestling show.
I'm not sure if I understand what the song is talking about. I'm not sure. There's some message in it that I'm not picking up.
Oh, it's totally making fun of Rob Van Dam's.
That's Rob Van Dam's song, because it just says, Rob Van Dam!
I'm trying to be sarcastic.
It's all about the government and how they should stop searching for oil.
Now I hear it. So obvious.
That is one noisy chair.
I know. I'm just used to it. You guys hear, you hear like some kind of baby being strangled, but like I don't even hear it anymore. I need a drink.
Is it at least comfortable?
Yeah.
That's where I feel. My chair sucks.
Oh, look at Spoony walk away. That ass.
Thank you.
I'm getting a cherry coke. No, dude, these are my Transformers pants.
Transformers pants.
Scarlet bought these for me. Scarlet bought these for me because I like Transformers 2 so much.
Can you do the MC Hammer dance? Hammer time?
She thought I would hate them, but now I wear them just to spite the woman.
Nice.
I got fed up with Transformers War for Cybertron. I got to this point where like you're defending what the fuck's his name? Omega Supreme. Like he's trying to open the Omega Gate or whatever it is, and that fucking thing. It's like a 25-minute stretch with no checkpoint in between. I hate that shit. That's really hard.
I mean, I'm getting to a point where I'm really starting to despise some games' checkpoint systems, just because it's like, okay, I get it. You want to kind of make this section of the game something that has to be completed in a single run, but no. Not gonna happen that
Actually,
way.
it would have been a lot easier with multiplayer because your AI teammates they suck. Like whenever you play in that game, you're doing all the work yourself. Your AI they don't do anything. So like,
Also, it's even worse than like Resident Evil 5.
yeah.
Because Shepard actually would do stuff sometimes.
But actually, the game was okay. Where to the point you didn't really care if like Starscream did shit because Starscream always sucks. But you know. I just like being Optimus Prime and like fucking people up with the big laser axe.
Let's see. I'm done with this game.
I don't have any more. I rented it. Actually, I wonder if I might still have it. I don't know.
That'd suck if you did.
Why?
If you rented it, man. Depending on how long ago you rented it.
I'm on the Game Pass. I can have it for as long as I want.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as long as he wants.
Sorry, I'm thinking old school, like, oh, you can rent this for like 3 days, and if you don't, we'll give you a $20 fee, and you still got to return it in an extra day.
Well, I had never really seen Transformers like ever, and so I just love I love the relationship between Megatron and Starscream. Like he just like every time fucking Starscream opens his mouth, Megatron is like Starscream, shut up. And Starscream was like, yes, Lord Megatron, anything you say. And Megatron's like, what the fuck did I hire you, Starscream, you fucking pussy. And like,
That's awesome.
I just love it. He's like, once again, you fail me, Starscream, you asshat.
Once again, you failed me.
And by the way, if you should start a drinking game, and every time they say the word Dark Energon, take a shot. You'll die within about half hour. They say Dark Energon like 3 zillion times in that game. They're like, I must secure the source of the Energon ray so I can find more Dark Energon. And by securing this station, I can synthesize Dark Energon, so Dark Energon will cover Cybertron. And soon Optimus Prime will deal before the power of Dark Energon.
Word, man. That's some Dark Energon action.
Energon.
Yeah, Energon action. Can't pronounce stuff. I blame society or my students.
Hey, in the Transformers movie, in the Transformers movie, do they ever mention why the fuck? Oh, they want the Allspark. Okay. All right. Because like everything they do in like every other cartoon is because there's Energon somewhere. Like they're going to this planet because there's Energon there and they want to get it and they're running out. But in that one, that's the Allspark.
God. The only thing worse than a Diet Pepsi is a warm Diet Pepsi.
Says the nose whistle.
Nose whistle.
Dude, fucking warm Diet Pepsi fucking blows.
Yeah.
I got that stupid theme song in my head now.
I don't.
You gonna use it?
Yeah, I'll probably use it for one.
I can't wait for the 20th because I can't wait. 2 more days. I'm getting a bunch of really 80s synth samples coming in. It's like, oh, they'd be awesome. I need to find products to use them on though, where like I have to write stuff that's very, very much 80s-ish. The main product so far that seems to be what I'd be using it for is this Godfrey Ho movie, this Godfrey Ho style movie that I got Brad interested in doing. It's like it's a Pierre Kirby movie, only it's Tongue Tie 10 instead of Pierre Kirby. Awesome.
I gotta sneeze. Come on.
Can't be pro like Rolotine. Insta-mute.
He mutes just instantly. For me, it would be hard to insta-mute. I could insta-mute by turning off the phantom power of my microphone. That cause a nice, lovely pop sound through everyone's headphones. Probably not a good idea, though. Sean would appreciate that, of course, right? Wouldn't you?
Sure.
Sure you would. Oh, anyways, I enjoyed the cameo you had in Panda's Q&A.
I haven't even seen that yet.
Oh, that's what I'm gonna do. I remembered. Thank you. You're right. What I was gonna do. Let's
What was
see.
that?
Craig wrote me and said they released a top 10 SGC moments, and my panel was the number 9 moment. So I should post it on my front page. How do I do that? Ah, embed. Excellent. I'll do that now. See, I'm doing website work.
You're not procrastinating.
Not anymore.
I worked all day because I did the Deadliest Warrior footage you sent me. I finished going through that and making notes for that, so I'm pretty much ready to start that one.
Shitty game.
Whoa.
I'm just trying to finish beating this with 2 of the characters, and I'll just be done with it. It's like whatever. It's fun just seeing how much I can exploit the AI with just the same combo repeatedly.
Oh, I have
Warrior,
no idea how this is going to work. I'm going to put this private.
I think they all misheard you.
Wait, what did they mishear?
I think they hear Deadliest Characters instead of Deadliest Warriors.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta center that. Oh, Deadliest Warrior game. Sorry. Whatever I said, I'm sorry.
You said Warrior, they just misheard you.
Oh yeah, did the video look okay?
Yeah, it looked great.
All right, cool.
Yeah, thank you.
Because yeah, sometimes that server will screw up.
But yeah, Aces and Eights is a game I've always been trying to get together. I played it briefly one time, but the group really wasn't into it. I don't think they were really prepared for what kind of game it was. So.
Mm-hmm.
Constant rolls.
No, actually, very few rolls.
Once you get going, I take it.
Yeah, the hardest part of that game is it's the combat system works really well, but it's complex. So when you start out, you're always kind of consulting the book to make sure you're getting everything right and getting all the modifiers correct. It's not a fighting game. It's a game that is meant to have very little combat because it's very lethal.
Right.
Okay. But when there is combat, they want it to be very precise.
Right, because partially, and that's part of where lethality comes into play, because where you get shot, how the bullet hits you, and so forth, I'm guessing are factors that are in the game, and
yeah. So that's why it's a very complex fighting system that's very rarely meant to be used. But so like the first session, the first 2 sessions, you're still trying to hammer out the rules. And so your first gunfight is going to be agonizing and slow. But once you get it, once you have it down, it will move much faster. Yeah, and I do like the deck of cards. I'm a big fan of using decks of cards for gunfighting because Deadlands does that and it's awesome. Or it did that.
And so basically, do you randomly draw where you're aiming at, or do you have like a certain number of choices you can pick from?
A little hard to describe. I'll show you.
Yeah, I'll look over at the screen real quick so I can see what you're talking about.
Okay. So you've got these things called silhouettes. All right. I gotta see what you're seeing. So there's a lot of silhouettes depending on the type of guy you're shooting. Like, if you're facing the guy right on, this is what you'd be doing. So let's say it's your turn and you want to shoot him. I'd say, okay, what are you aiming at? And you'd be like, I'm going to shoot him directly in the chest. So you got this overlay, right?
Oh.
And you put this overlay here. So you're going to shoot him in the balls.
There you go.
So you center the overlay on his balls. And then you roll your D20, okay? Depending on where your D20 roll is, the closer to center you are.
Oh, okay.
So if you roll a natural 20, you're like dead center. If you vary from that, so let's say you roll like a 16, your shot is off radius, and you draw a card, and depending on what suit you're at, it like the hearts are over here. So if you roll a 16 and it's a heart, you shoot over here, you miss. But if you roll a 16 and it's a spade, you still shot him. Yeah, that center is actually 23, 25. So yeah. So you're shot.
It's possible to print it at that book, I guess.
Yeah, well, you need the overlay.
Because it tells you where your shots are actually aiming for and how they hit.
Yeah.
And the cards you're using are just basic playing cards. You're just drawing them to determine what direction you end up going.
It's not that complicated.
No, it doesn't seem that bad. I mean, basically, the only two variables really on that chart is the dice and then what card you draw.
Yeah, you roll the die, you determine, you roll the die, you add whatever your modifiers are. Like if your gun is accurate, you might get a +1. If you have the Deadeye feat, you might get a -1. Pardon me. And depending on range and visibility, minuses. So you finally you hammer out what your number is. You draw a card. That's it.
Right.
If you keep drawing hearts, you can put the shot clock wherever you want. So if you want to aim to the right or you want to aim to the left.
Wow, that means you gotta really kind of gauge what your luck is. Like, I did it straight to the left, so I'm gonna aim higher.
You're seriously like if your character is like, I always seem to pull to the right, and you're shooting to the left, like I'm gonna shoot 3 feet to the left of that guy, and you're like, you shoot him through the heart, and you're like totally intentional.
It's like I get a picture of like the way something would be idiots like saying, I'm gonna curve this bullet and you hit it. I'm like, no, that's not what you're doing at all, you idiot. You're mis-shooting.
Where is bullet curving from again?
Wanted.
Wanted,
yeah.
Fucking, that's so stupid.
It's like pseudophysics. It's like, equilibrium's gun katana.
All you gotta do is not miss.
That's right. As long as you don't miss.
Rotate the aim.
Earth shield.
Well done.
I need to just watch. Oh, Avatar? No, I don't want to see Avatar. I have no desire to see that show. I honestly don't.
You mean they're talking about the TV show?
Yeah.
I saw episodes of it. It's neat, but it's just like, I don't need to really watch
I'm
it.
gonna see Inception tomorrow. I'm taking Scarlett out to see that.
Ooh. People keep talking about it. I actually never heard about it until yesterday.
That's the isn't Leonardo DiCaprio in that?
Yeah.
It looked like a really cool like psychological type movie. So
I owe Scarlett a good movie because I took her to see New Moon, or I took her to see Eclipse and Last Airbender, so I owe her one. Well, actually, Last Airbender was her idea, but she knew I kind of wanted to go bitch about that one, so I guess she was bored.
She wanted to see the penis hair.
Dude, we loved. I love every single one of the Twilight movies. I really do. They're fucking hilarious.
Bad movies with good company.
It's like honestly, New Moon was like the most fun I had at a theater all year.
I just like how that whole dialogue was set up there. Just like how much you love the movies, but then you fall by saying they're hilarious. Like, that's great.
I own all the Twilight movies because they're fucking hilarious. So Same reason I got Highlander 2, man.
That was a good review too.
Until you finish your business here, you can't return to Zeist.
Like shithead. What's a shithead?
They don't have the word shithead on Zeist.
Of course they do.
What's next for your stream this? When you gonna do a Wing Commander?
What's next for live streaming?
Yeah.
I got a few things. I got Ultima Underworld, which I just installed. I need to get footage for that. I got Wing Commander 4. A fan was very good.
You're gonna get footage while streaming like Lorcat does, so you're just gonna double work.
Yeah, I could do that. I don't need footage for Wing Commander 4, but I could play that. What else did I get? I'm also I'm downloading Pandora Directive from Good Old Games.
Yay.
I never actually played Pandora Directive. I loved Under a Killing Moon. I just beat that not long ago.
There's that Journeyman Product 2 that they have on Good Old Games as well. I was looking at it like, man, that looks like a game that might piss me off a bit a few times with the puzzles. So it does have a little bit of humor in there. It has a screenshot where you die by being crushed by a cow, and it talks about you taking part in a Monty Python skit with deadly results. Like, really?
You vote Pandora Directive. I'm still downloading it, actually. Pardon me. I stopped downloading it to stream this. I don't know if this will probably kill my stream if I resume it, but I'll try.
Yeah. I mean, I think as long as it doesn't interfere with your upstream too much, it shouldn't hurt you too bad. I'm probably gonna pick up a few more stuff from Good Old Games because the last time I bought something with one of my other cards, it kept on charging me for international purchases. I'm like, what?
Yeah, actually, I really want to play Pandora Directive. Just because I haven't played that one in a while. I could do Wing Commander, but the way Wing Commander works right now is I wouldn't actually be able to see the chat room because I have to full screen it. So you'd be able to see it, but I wouldn't be able to talk to you guys. Well, maybe I could.
Can't force window mode?
I don't think so. I'll try.
Is it in DOSBox?
No, not this one.
Yeah. In the short, be able to just put dash window.
Yeah. Most old programs will do that.
I'll try. Yeah, I got it working, but the window mode is not so much with that. Let's see.
You got a little laptop or something you could use for the chat?
I could do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing. If I actually decide to do any sort of streaming, it's like, okay, I've got 3 different computers I can use. I can dedicate one for streaming things up and one for handling people in the chat.
I'd easier just use a laptop. It's just text.
I don't see a window mode. How do I create shortcut? That's how I do it.
Yeah, you go to the target, and after the target, you do dash window. It might work. It might not.
This might be loud, so kill your speakers kill your speakers.
I'm a man. I'll take it.
My head, I'm telling you, I said potentially damaged.
No, it didn't.
I don't know about my head.
Whoa, the fuck?
No.
That's never happened before.
That's always a good sign.
Or a bad sign.
Oh, no, that's never happened to me before.
I bombed it.
Windows key L. Stops everything.
Oh, God damn it. Okay.
I wonder
Or
if
you can still use the laptop or something.
did I fuck that up with the combative? This dash window thing didn't work. I think
It doesn't always work.
I think because it changes the resolution of the screen.
Wait, your desktop fucked up now?
No, I got it back.
Oh.
If dash window doesn't work, dash W won't work. It's just a shortcut version of it. You could try it, but it pretty much won't work.
I'm trying it again. I can tab out, but I still can't see the window.
Can you just alt-tab it?
Yeah. Dang it. It's because it screws with the resolution, that's all.
I'd quit and just use a laptop.
Straight.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's
We're scheduled though. Yeah, it's gonna be loud since I haven't screwed with the volume controls on that.
like, I hear the really heavy. It sounds like what happens when you take a microphone, put it in your mouth, and like talk really loudly into it, where it has like, just square waved out waveforms. Speaking of square waves, I found I've also for I need to do something for Benzai now that I found the part of one of my virtual instruments that emulates the Atari ST sound chip. Like, god damn it! Now I'm gonna need to write a theme song for him and as like an Atari ST.
Let me see if I can get the. If you guys, well, what do you want me to see me play? You want to see me play Wing Commander 4 or Pandora Directive might actually take a while because it's got still like a gigabyte to download.
Do you have Oregon Trail? That's always funny.
I don't have Oregon Trail.
Oh,
Damn.
you could have made each person in the wagon like each person in the Skype call and see who dies of dysentery first.
Well,
No dysentery.
I gotta hook up my laptop. Skitch knows all about dysentery because half his character's family died of it.
They died of cholera and what else did they die from? I don't think they died of dysentery.
People died of that shit all the
They died
time
from
back in those days. Medicine sucked.
infectious disease, cholera, infectious disease, accidental causes, and infectious disease.
Have you seen Drunk History?
No.
Doctors did new shit back then. Like, here's some snakes and some leeches.
I know
Change your name, just make it a new
I know
account.
people are talking about that
You
fan.
shouldn't have named yourself like that.
For some reason, that fucking fan just fascinates you.
Some people are fascinated by the fan. It's like, what the hell? Fans that oscillate? What a world we live in.
If you want to watch Spoony System Shock stuff, it's still on the archives, so you can go watch it whenever you want.
Okay, I'm gonna try
Just
to. Now that I've already done this, I'm gonna. Oh. I wonder if now that I've got the webcam, I have no idea if the webcam sounds all canned or not. So.
It's pretty canny.
Canny? Okay. I'm going to try to change. I'm going to put my headset on, which means you guys might not be able to hear the Skype call anymore because the headset tends to block out stuff that's not pointed towards me.
They can hear it on Lorcad's stream if they want to hear it.
Yeah. You just have two streams open at the same time.
I'll link it for you guys if you don't run it now. If you want to hear the Skype call, you can go there, guys.
Okay, I got to kill the stream and switch video sources. But I'll do that in a second.
Just an email to one of my students here.
I'm not Brad Jones. God damn it.
Who the hell thinks you're Brad Jones?
Confused like me and Russell as being Brad because we have deep voices.
My voice is not deep.
it's like I'm not even trying to sound like Brad, and people think I sound like Brad sometimes. Then there's times where I really am trying to sound like him.
No, you won't get an echo because I'm probably. Oh yeah, you will hear the thing. I don't know. You probably are going to hear an echo
Well,
because they're going to hear the stream. Actually, wait. I can do this. No, I can't.
think out loud. What are you trying to do here?
Nah, nothing. I thought I could get the Skype call through my headphones and have the game come through speakers, but it's a little more complicated than that.
Sometimes they can be like that, yeah.
Because I don't actually have the.
You can just set you can just set default to your speakers, go into Skype's audio settings, and change it default.
Yeah, Skype, it'd be easier to change to set outside of Skype and just modify it within Skype for your
Yeah, but
secondary.
if I plug these headphones in, the sound. If I plug this in, the game is going to come through here too, and they won't hear the game at all. So you don't get it, but I've got these.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Like it's just the headphones override what's happening, and then they take place as default.
The headphones will override the game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'll figure this out. Okay, I'm going to close this chat window. I'm going to close this down, and the next you'll see from me is Wing Commander 4. And I actually have to start the game over again because, although some of you have probably seen it for the first time,